Okay, so I dug this microphone out of my junk bucket. I've slowly been decluttering. So for 4 years, I have been holding on to paperwork, just old papers. Um, oh, girl, tell me why this is my concealed carry license paperwork that I never submitted because let's be for real. I like when I went through the class and it was like you can't just, you know, use your weapon for any reason. I was just like, am I really like it's my life? I mean it is though cuz I'm a single black female essentially. Um but I don't know, it's spiritually God was just like, girl, you're never going to you never and I've heard that it causes a lot more problems than necessary, like especially when you're getting pulled over by the police. So I'm gonna I'm gonna throw that away. I'm gonna throw that away. But that's not why I'm here. Why I'm here and what I want to talk about, I just got done watching this lady talk about how to make time for everything. And in the video, and it's a really short 20-minute video. I have to rewatch it because I was distracted. But she basically was going over tips about getting your life together and fitting time in to do everything. And in the short clips that I did hear, she talked about using the time that you have. She talked about doing tasks like washing clothes when you have low energy. And right now, as you can see, I don't have any energy. And so I'm washing clothes. I'm like, you know what? I got a load of clothes I need to wash. And usually, like, I would just put it off to the next day because I don't feel like walking up the stairs. And girl, is really not that much. It's not that serious. But I make everything such a big task and such a big it be just be, because my brain starts firing off about, well, when the last time you laid down? Girl, I could be laying down for 7 hours and I still would be like, you gonna get up and do something? Why? And the whole thing about it, I want to come on here and talk about how I'm such a self development girly. Like if if I was to niche myself, because I'm like, which box do I fit in? I'm not a fashionista. I'm not a fashion girl. I'm not a I'm not a bookworm. As much as I do love books, but girl, my self development umbrella is so it's like a little bit of everything, and so you can't really put me into one box. I just never fit in a box, anyways. So, anyways, I get analysis paralysis, and basically that's what I was saying. In the self development world, all of the videos will try to bait you in and say, "Stop being lazy. Stop being lazy. How to stop being lazy? Oh God, you're so lazy." And all my life, especially as a tourist, because I enjoy doing nothing, which really, when I'm not doing nothing, is it's spiritual. It's bigger than this. I'm resting, I'm recharging, I'm downloading, yada yada. But to be honest, for 31 years, I can now see like I didn't really execute as much as I could have, and I did not utilize as much at the time that I had. I didn't. I can be honest and say that. But was I lazy? Because at the end of the day, I go to work, and to everybody, maybe that's not a lot, because a lot of people do way more than me. My cousin, especially. This girl, I love her life because she lives it and I don't. But she got 6 kids. She got, at some point, she had a dog. I don't think they have a dog now, but regardless of the fact, now she braid hair and and she still dates. We have the same 24 hours, but like mine's is different than her. She'll be up all night operating off 2 hours of sleep. Not me. I need 8 hours of sleep. I actually, over my lifetime, have been getting 9 to 10 hours of sleep every day. And it's good for me. I don't know if it's good for everybody, but it's good for me. I really enjoy my rest. Because I really just never felt like I was missing out on anything. Oh, yeah. I remember this. Girl, this paperwork from 2018. Crazy. But this was actually a nonprofit, and they had gave me like a budget, and I've always like sought out to do the right thing, but like I could never commit to it, right? And so, can I put this down because it's hurting my hand? I'm not being lazy, but oh my god! Oh, that's that's really ghetto. Okay, let's see. Come on. Why? Why? Why, Lord? Come on, come on, come on. All right, hold on. Just like this. Maybe my clip. Everybody else video, it be looking cute. Unless it's not looking cute, then it's not. Okay, whatever. If it work, it work. If it don't, I tried. And that's just how I feel. I really feel like I give my best in life trying, right? And so, but I used to watch these videos, and I still watch them. But when I was a child, when I was younger, I used to really believe what these people was telling me, like I'm lazy and I'm this and I'm that, and all the negative self-talk bias. You know, people use that as motivation, as encouragement, but honestly, it's really for me. And what I'm learning now, what I'm listening to now, right now, I'm listening to Bob Proctor, Neville Goddard, um, Reverend Ike, and I am changing my mindset on my belief system. And they all telling me like, stop telling yourself the reality that you don't want to live. Stop replaying it. Stop repeating it. And that's exactly what I was doing for 31 years. And I'm just now like, so you mean to tell me that I manifested all of that suffering, all of that self sabotage? But I would say that divine timing, it all happened for a reason. And I'm just so grateful and glad that I'm here today at 31, because I know for a fact, speaking to my mother, that if you don't apply yourself, you will never get it. You will never get it, because my mama, she never got it, sweetheart. She never got it. And oh, I had goals in 24. So I wanted to be an author, a holistic coach, a mentor, a healer, a podcaster, and Christ influencer, which I feel like I'm doing it now. But when I envisioned it, I used to just really think that uh, it was going to look like it did how everybody else made it look, right? Everything looks easier than what it actually is. And so when people are like, you're lazy, do they really know how much work is required? Because I remember my sister calling me lazy and telling me, oh, just make a YouTube video, just go online, just do that. Da, da, da. These YouTubers nowadays are making full blown movies. Do you know how much time that takes? Do you know how much time? Because the thing about it is, after I get off work, I need time to lay down. I need time to lay down, I need time to eat, wash my clothes, yada yada. The whole mundane, uh, everyday task, you know. I bought okay, here's another thing. I know I have ADHD. We're gonna say that. I remember when I was in the store and I was like, because I just said I want to be a holistic coach. I said I'm gonna study this one day. You know, I bought this book and guess what I did? I put it right in the bucket. And I keep saying, one day, one day, one day, I'm gonna get to it. That day has not come, and this book was bought in 24. Mm-hmm. Yep. I used to be a subscriber to AARP. I used to have it. I canceled my subscription because I wasn't using it. It was $20 a month, and I just I just be signing up for stuff. I have so much like fake instant gratification. Like I I will do these things. I do the same repetitive patterns because it makes me feel good. It makes me feel good that you know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make another vision board with these magazines. Um, just because not. I mean, I'm gonna throw them away, but I might as well. I like making collages. I realized that, and that's another thing. I am now at the point where oh, actually we came full circle. Um Now the things that I'm listening to, they're telling me act as if you already have it, become it, feel it, think it, say it, feel it, write it down, yada yada yada. So and then it's to relax, right? And honestly, these are also tips and tools in the Bible. Hmm. And somewhere in the Bible, I think it's in Ecclesiastes or somewhere, I don't know, but it's like pray and believe it. And actually, I just wrote one down too. I can't remember, but it was like if you ask for it in prayer, and but you have some type of doubt. I think no, it was not in Job. But if you have some type of doubt, then God is not going to deliver that prayer, that promise. Same thing with the talk of manifestation and all the people talking about renew your mind, change your mind, yada yada. It's all the same. Um, I used to get really caught up in religion. I used to get really like, I'm not looking at that. That's bad. And just unlearning it as an adult, because as a child, the adults who were in charge of what's right and what's wrong, I now, as an adult, don't agree with that. So at some point, you got to evolve and choose for yourself. Oh my gosh, this is cute. And you know what I realized too? I'm sorry, I'm going left again. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. Blue period. That's cute. It's really cute. This book, this magazine says decor. And I realized that if I'm not nothing, I really enjoy decor. Look at this. Girl, I'm about to fall out. Because I literally, the other day, this is God talking to me right now. I said, I don't know who I am. I don't know what I like. And because on the spot, when somebody asks you, what do you want? Who are you? You don't know. I don't know. Because I can think of a million things. Like I just listed off. I want to be an author. I want to do this. I want to do that. I wanted to be a rapper. Girl. Traveler, decor, and herb remedies. Okay. Um, that's my dream life. Like that's my dream life. And the whole thing about it is me thinking that it's so far out of reach is what has been pushing it further away from me. And me believing that I'm being so hard on myself that I'm like, you know what, Lord? And in so many places in my journal, I have said, I don't want to do all of that. I don't. I really don't. And the crazy thing about it is, I'm really blessed and highly favored, and I've gotten a lot of blessings and a lot of things by simply waiting for it to come. That is why I want to say that, because in religion, there's this song by Juanita Bynum called I Don't Mind Waiting. And in the beginning, she's like, even if it takes 20 years, you know how many times I sung that song? I'm talking about with my full heart. It don't matter, Lord. Even if it takes 20 years, I don't mind wait. When in actuality, I actually do mind waiting. What a cognitive dissonance that is. I'm like, so there's the thing. Here's the thing I learned about me, myself, and Jesus is that the circumstances and how I was born and where and all of that, it just was tragic and traumatizing. And oh, okay. I'm gonna have to read this one day. This is my healthcare book. They gave us a book. Anyways, let me go back to the thought. So, yeah, I have been doing myself a disservice because, again, I'm blindly just walking by faith. Really, I wasn't walking by faith. I was walking by religion. I was just like listening to what I was told and trying to believe in the words, but not really understanding faith for real. Definitely not. And not understanding action, because I thought that, and this is me being for real, I thought that you could just pray to God, ask God something, and then it will come to you. Like, that's how it was laid out to me. Like, that's what I got from it. But over time, I'm like, why is nothing happening? Like, why is it not happening when I wanted to. And then they always say, it's not gonna be wanted to. And then it'd be like, what are we talking about? What are we doing? Like, I so anyways, back to me and my life, how it was designed for me to go a slower path and me just not accepting that, right? I was rushing God. I'm rushing to instant gratification because I wanted the results of, well, okay, all right, close done. I wanted the results of, if all I gotta do is be a good person, if all I gotta do is say the right thing, if all I gotta do is pray, all I gotta do is be kind, don't steal, don't do that, da da da. Everything should be peaches and cream. hmm That did not happen. So, girl, I forgot I worked at Marshalls. I have worked so many different jobs. I have worked so many different jobs, and I hated all of them. I remember quitting them. I was in your area and stuff. I said hello. So I hope you are well. Oh, this is a note from the Jehovah Witness lady who popped up randomly at my house. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about it, but basically what I wanted to say, because I feel like I'm just rambling because I'm trying to multitask. They say habit stack, but as you can see, I'm distracted and it's not working. But anyway, I hoped and I wished, because especially about me winning the lottery. I'm like, Lord, what's the number? What's the play? Like, what? Let's go. Let's go. And I did win a lottery once, and I know that I'm capable, right? But the thing about it is, again, me having that guilt from religion of, first of all, gambling is bad, right? Let's start there. Gambling is bad. It's a sin. Yada yada. But you know how many other sins that I commit? Okay, so there's that. Now, secondly, it was the belief that God wanted us to be poor. Like He wanted the believers and all good Christ people should be poor. We should be humble. You know, not that money is evil. I don't think it says that money is evil in the Bible. But like honestly, it kinda hint to it because so many times in there they'd be like, the rich man, he's gonna wish he did this and he's gonna fall to his knees. And I used to be like, I don't want to be rich. I don't want God to have to do that to me, you know. But at the same time, some churches and some pastors would be like, God does not want you to be poor. And I used to be so confused because they was saying two different things. And this is again how I was holding two opposing beliefs in the same mind. I'm like, oh well, I'm not gonna do too much because I want to make sure I don't get too high up where I don't need God. Or like, I might need to look at these numbers. Hold on. These are from August 2016. No way. I I think when did I win the lottery? Because this is a number I played. I played 2705, but it didn't come like that. It came 2750. No, okay, so yeah, I want to say this might be the winning ticket. Yeah, it came 2750 because I won it one off, but that's what I played. 6706, 1029. That is so crazy. But yeah, I have these opposing beliefs, and so me believing that I'm lazy, me trying to force myself to work harder, when in fact I just feel like the world makes you feel like you behind and you got to catch up and you run out of time. The fact of the matter is, the time you have in your life is already predetermined. Like, there's nothing you could do to speed up your expiration date. No matter how it's gonna turn out, it's already done. Like, literally, it's already done. If we talking about parallel universes and all of that stuff, it's already done. We here, like, this. We just living out our dream life right now. Okay, and so that's just where I'm at with it spiritually. I'm living out my dream life, and I'm waking up. I'm waking up to the fact that I am dreaming and that I can. Oh, that's so crazy. This was back when I went to Michigan State. But yeah, I'm waking up and I'm realizing that I can shift my dream and live out a different reality. But I can't do that with two opposing beliefs in my mind. I can't sit here and like identify as a lazy person, but at the same time talk about, oh well,